Okay, players are ready, we're going in. And the bottom left hand corner, on the verge of elimination from this week's tournament, it is gonna be AfterSTAR in the blue trunks. Then in the top left hand corner, losing his first game but managing to show us he does have what it takes in the second game. It's quite a convincing defeat of his opponent there. It is gonna be Scaphism. Scaphism immediately throwing down a very quick house here. So he's planning on going super aggressive. This is an opponent who was actually double stack workers, so he's possibly looking to go for a 6 expand here. Yeah, so it's going to be too late for... that's weird, he's rallying to the opponent's base. That's unusual. Alright. Oh, okay, so he's sending a worker out now. So he's going to scout as he throws down the expansion. So we'll very short... Ooh. An interesting maneuver there from Scaphism. AfterSTAR will get to his base and see that there is no barracks, but there is a house. So he will assume there's a barracks somewhere, but that's going to make him very on edge for where that is. It's not quite as all in as you'd expect, but it might actually force out a tower from his opponent. So we'll see how much damage Scaphism gets done here. A tower will probably shut down a lot of aggression on this map, just due to the fact that one tower can cover a wide area. But we shall see. It may actually get something done. If it can arrive before this tower does, then he will get a lot of damage done. You can quite easily get quite a lot of worker picks. He's going to see... He's not going to go all the way and scout for a base. You will see the house here. And he's going to scout off just the left maybe. Just to see what we can find. Just going to have a quick poke. And it's actually neglecting to scout all the way into the castle. So I think he's just assuming there's a proxy somewhere. Oh, and he does spot it there as he walks back round. So he is going to spot the rifleman building. It's a nice pick up there for AfterSTAR. The tower... Oh, no tower's going to start. He is in fact going for a house. So this rifleman might actually get a fair amount of damage done, if he controls it right. He is bringing workers in here though with this. So he's possibly looking for a little bit of an all-in. One worker is going to go... Oh! AfterSTAR is actually going to manage to save that. The worker from AfterSTAR is going to possibly get a bit surrounded. This is a lot of wasted mining time either way. No house yet from AfterSTAR. He's just trying to build up the money. This rifleman is going to take some damage. Tower's going to start now from AfterSTAR in the background. He is actually building this with a very low health worker, so I'm assuming he's just going to pile on that with all of his workers. There's 2 riflemen are going to come in now, and yeah, there we go. So he's going to start to pile in on that. So he is possibly going to get this tower up, but he is actually going to take a fair amount of damage. Another worker will get picked off here. And he is actually putting a lot of workers off right now. Riflemen are going to possibly get... There we go, there's another worker down. And he is going to step round to pick off these weak workers on this left hand side. But this means the tower is going to be up now for AfterSTAR. So he's just going to deny his second base mining for the moment. And we'll probably see an expansion out of Scaphism not too long from now. It will be a bit slower just because he's elected to bring workers with him. But probably about 3 to 4 minutes he will be able to get his own the zone done. And that's actually a cute maneuver there from Scaphism. He's locking himself in with the house, which he can then cancel, so it's only going to cost him about 25 gold. But it means that essentially trying to assault that with workers is going to be a nightmare. You can see that she's going to rally now into the main base. Scaphism. And AfterSTAR just commenting on the fact they went for a house first, which I think all of us agree was a bit of a greedy mistake there. And Scaphism's actually building up a lot of gold, so he'll probably be getting his expansion not too long from now. Either that or he's looking to throw down a tower. You can see he's just got a high health house here just to hold this. You can cancel it. There's a tower going up now for AfterSTAR, which is nice. So that worker's going to be rapidly picked off. It's not a great position for it. There you go. That tower's effectively denied now. He is going to take an extra hit. But Scaphism's just going to be able to force that down. Yeah, there we go. It gets cancelled. And this castle's on the way down. He is going to try and pop up another tower. And that one will be able to go up. But with his own base going up. And he is a few workers ahead. Scaphism's in a really nice spot here. He is going to try and get this tower up now, which is nice for him, and he will possibly be able to save this natural base. But with this house here to deny the sort of the effective mining, it's not in a great position, but it's not bad. And in fact, the tower goes up, and Scaphism manages to. Is he shooting his own house? Okay, he's actually shooting his own house. That's a bit of a weird mistake. And the workers are now going to rush in here to deal with these guys. The house gets cancelled. And he is going to go claim his natural base. He's going to try and get a worker pick here, but I'll be impressed if he gets one. All the weak workers pulled away. And these riflemen will get cleared up now. You can see he is about sort of 300 gold ahead. And he's even grabbing a forge behind this just because he's seen his opponent's had to build 2 towers. He's not got a barracks up. There's no way that AfterSTAR can be aggressive at the moment, even though that's what he desperately needs. And Scaphism's going to be in a really good spot here. He's going to look to macro up a little bit. I'm surprised he went for the forge rather than just grabbing some more barracks. A lot of soldiers would be great for just crushing through that tower, but looks like he's just going to macro up, and he's just going to keep trying to push this advantage he's now gained. And AfterSTAR's actually going to go for a fort, so it looks like he's going to switch places with his opponent from the first game and actually go for dragons. Which is an interesting choice, but Scaphism does have a lot of riflemen already, and it looks like with that attack upgrade he's just going to continue pumping those. As we said, anyone going for attack upgrades normally goes for rifles, defense upgrades tends to go for soldiers. So I'm not quite sure how going for dragons is really going to fare for him. As Scaphism starts up yet another base. Now, we have seen a lot of success from dragons in these matches. Seen them from Vault and obviously from AfterSTAR today. Seen them a bit from Owen previously. And they can be used to good effect. But being this far behind, although he is managing to actually really close the gap here, which is quite impressive. You can see actually workers are nearly even. So Scaphism possibly making a few macro mistakes though. So this game is actually going to settle out into a bit of normality here. It's going to be 2 racks versus these dragons presumably going to be on the way. Yeah, you can see he's built up about 700 worth of gold here. He's sending 2 workers over. It's going to be double dragon nest. There we go. 2 dragon nests. Oh, 3 dragon nests actually hiding in the corner here. As Scaphism moves out. I don't think Scaphism's got the right units to really contest this. I think he needs more soldiers. But I'm worried for AfterSTAR. 3 dragon nests is obviously a lot, but whether or not he's either A, going to be able to afford them in terms of production, or whether or not his greedy play is actually going to pay off, I don't know, because he's possibly opening himself up for quite the timing attack here from his opponent. There's now gone up to 3 barracks and +1 attack. His dragon nests are nearly done, but I worry for AfterSTAR here. I mean, Scaphism may even actually just opt to just run in, just burn down that castle and just delay his opponent even further. You can see he's building up about another 700 gold, and that'll go all straight into dragons again to pop 3 out pretty quickly. But in the meantime, his opponent's just continuing to pump units. He's going to check the edges of the map and just confirm he is quite far ahead. I'd like to see a 3rd base out of Scaphism pretty soon. It is pretty late by normal standards, but and he is actually building up 300 gold. There we go. Goes one on the top right hand side, and 3 dragons go into production. But we'll see. We shall see if this holds on. This is a lot of riflemen here from Scaphism. He does have 11 with +1 now, and +2 is nearly on the way. But we did see a similar position in the last game. AfterSTAR had a huge amount of rifles, and he just lost the battle because there were enough soldiers underneath the dragons. But right now it's just going to be 3 dragons with no support underneath them, no soldiers, no riflemen. And they are going to pop out in just a second. You can see with the amount of map vision that Scaphism's got here, I don't think it's going to work. 2 dragons are about to pop out straight away, a 3rd one will reinforce it pretty soon. But after Scaphism's not giving AfterSTAR any time to wait, he's now moving in, he's going to start working down on this tower. Workers are being pulled to try and deal with this, and the first tower is going to fall pretty quickly here. AfterSTAR reveals his dragons. We can see Scaphism focus fires the one on the bottom there, forcing that one out straight away. He's going to step in and get on this tower. Not quite going to get it. Scaphism looking to pause. I might be able to. No, you can only pause for like 15 seconds by tabbing. As AfterSTAR moves up to see what sort of damage you can do, but we will see that there's going to be a 3rd base up here, and he's going to start picking up workers. But it's possibly in a risky position. He might be able to hide up in these grasses, but all that's going to do is buy him some time. There are another 3 dragons on the way though. Second one's gonna, sorry, 5th one's gonna pop out here, and the 6th one's not too far off. But these dragons are now getting engaged by the riflemen on this top hand side. And they're just going to have to back off. There's no